Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to review the most famous and one of my most favorite psychological thrillers, The Silent Patient. This novel became the New York Times and Sunday Times bestseller and gained massive popularity around the world. It is written by Alex Michaelides, and trust me, this book has something truly unique that keeps readers hooked from the very beginning. In the video, we will explore what makes this book so famous, why readers feel so engaged with it, and at the end, I'll give you complete summary of the story. So let's get started with review. What makes The Silent Patient so powerful is its mystery and psychological depth. The story revolves around Alicia Berenson, the main character, a famous painter who shoots her husband and then suddenly stops speaking. Complete silence. The silence becomes the biggest mystery of the novel. Along with the silence, there were some key reasons why the book stands out. Strong psychological theme. The book dives deep into trauma, obsession, and the human mind, making it very engaging for psychology lovers. Unique concept. A woman who refuses to speak after committing a crime. This instantly creates a big blows curiosity. This instantly creates curiosity among the reader's mind. Creative and narrative style. The story is told through the perspective of psychotherapist, which adds depth and realism in the story. Unexpected twist. The plot twist at the end is shocking and completely changes how you see the entire story. Personally, I was drawn to this book just by its title, cover, and opening lines. And once I started reading, I couldn't stop. The story revolves around Alicia Berenson, a successful painter who appears to have a perfect life with her husband, Gabriel. One night, everything changes. Alicia shoots Gabriel 5 times in the face. After committing the murder, she refused to speak. Her silence turns the case into a mystery. She is sent to a secure psychiatric facility called Groove. Theo Faber, a psychotherapist, becomes deeply interested in Alicia's case. He believes that he can help her speak again and uncover the truth behind the murder. He gets a job at Groove specifically to treat Alicia. Theo begins therapy sessions with her, but Alicia remains silent. The only way she communicates is through a painting she created after the murder. She titled that painting as Alicist, inspired by the Greek myth about a woman who sacrifices herself. Theo starts investigating Alicia's case, her troubled childhood, her distant relationship with her father, her emotional dependency on Gabriel, her fear of abandonment. Through her diary, Theo discovers that Alicia believed someone was watching her before the murder. She felt unsafe and paranoid. Alongside Alicia's story, we see Theo's personal struggles with his wife Kathy. Kathy is cheating on him. This deeply affects his emotional state and makes him more obsessed with Alicia's case. Now comes the shocking twist, the most important part of the novel. Theo himself was masked man who broke into the Alicia's house before the murder. Yes, Theo had followed his wife Kathy and discovered she was having an affair with Gabriel, Alicia's husband. In the fit of the rage and obsession, Theo entered Alicia's house and tied both Alicia and Gabriel and forced Gabriel to choose either save himself or sacrifice herself for Alicia. Shockingly, Gabriel chooses himself. This moment completely shatters Alicia. The man she loved and thought that he loves her proves he would let her die to save himself. After Theo leaves, Alicia, emotionally broken and betrayed, shoots Gabriel. Alicia's silence now makes sense. She experienced deep psychological trauma. She lost trust in love and humanity. She knew the truth about Theo. She chose silence instead of exposing him. Her silence become her form of control and resistance. As Theo continues therapy, Alicia finally writes something exposing Theo as the real cause behind everything. By the end, it becomes clear that Theo is not the hero but the part of the crime. The narrator himself is unreliable. The entire story was shaped by Theo's hidden guilt. This highlights some important twists. Unreliable narrator, you trust Theo, but he deceives you. Obsession over love, Theo's love turns destructive. Trauma response, Alicia's silence is psychological protection. Human selfishness, Gabriel choosing himself destroys everything. Finally, the novel ends on disturbing note. Theo's trust is exposed, but it leaves you questioning who was the real victim, who was truly silent, Alicia or Theo hiding behind lies.